So Oreo is going to help me show you how we use the digital thermal camera. What it does is it picks up the heat that's coming away from her body, and then we modify how we read that by using different colors and a different scale so that we can see the warmth coming from her body. When we have inflammation, then the blood supply to a certain area of the body increases, and that therefore increases the temperature that we can read with our very sensitive thermal camera. This camera and the software that's included works to 0.02 degrees Celsius, so it's very, very sensitive. With my fingers, if I'm really intuitive and can feel very well, my fingers can probably detect about 1 to 1.5 degrees difference between one area of a doggy's body and another area. So whilst that's really good if we've got a very obvious problem, sometimes the digital thermal camera allows us to just see more detail and highlight some areas that are of concern. So previously with Oreo, we've seen her front leg, and we'll compare those pictures to what we do today. Last time I saw her, she had a lot of increased thermal reading from her back after she had been a bit too vigorous and seemed to have hurt herself. And that allowed us to then know which areas we wanted to treat. This is the left leg, so we had all of this area that's very inflamed around her wrist. And then today, this is our left leg and our right leg. And this is just the area, the inside the leg, but we do not have that large inflammatory area. Good. So I'm very pleased with that result for Oreo. Fantastic. And then on her back, her right side had a lot of increased thermal energy around this area. So the blood supply is increased on the right and then decreased on this side on the left. And she was actually sore on her left leg. So we believed that she had hurt her back, possibly some nerve that was affecting her ability to use her back left leg. We treated her spinal area around here. And then today we have a much more symmetrical picture. So again, really good results. So this allows me to check what I'm doing with the therapeutic laser and that we're finding the right area that we need to treat. When I saw her last time, I really didn't know what she'd done. She wasn't telling me with having sore muscles when I felt anywhere, or spinal pain, or really anything, just a lameness that the test didn't help us to know what was up. So it's a very useful way that we can identify problems and then focus our therapy. So very good. Well done, Oreo.